Welcome. We are at a state park here in Colorado. And our goal today is to see if we can find some campgrounds for our future stay and to explore in general. I've never been to this state park and been pretty excited to scope it out. I don't really have any expectations, but should be pretty easy ride. This right here is a easy trail, I believe, and we'll be hitting an intermediate at most. Everything goes right. This is my third summer riding. I still think of myself as a beginner, just a little more familiar now, a little more confident on the turns. What I love most is finding new places to ride, discovering which trails feel good and which views are worth stopping for. The best rides for me are slow and steady climbs. Not too technical, just enough effort to feel strong, but not so much that I forget to look around. And on the way down, a little bit of a challenge makes it more fun. Oh, God. Bridge is actually pretty good. I usually take greens or blues on the way up. Sometimes if I'm feeling brave, I'll ride a black trail on the way down. It always feels more doable in that direction. Gravity makes everything a little easier. If you're brand new, I can't recommend taking a beginner class enough. When I started, I didn't know much beyond how to ride and shift gears. The class gave me a foundation I didn't even realize I needed. This is the climbing area. There are a few things I've learned since then, things that feel obvious now but weren't at all in the beginning. Sometimes I think that's the piece that gets missed in more advanced videos, the part where it all still feels new, but I'll save that for another ride. I wasn't mentally prepped for this one after that one. I've noticed that a lot of mountain biking content online focuses on skill progression, how to corner faster, drop bigger, ride steeper. And that's great if that's where you're headed, but not everyone is chasing advanced. Some of us are just here to explore, to go further than we could on foot, to feel that mix of effort and ease, movement and joy, because at the end of the day, biking makes me feel like a kid. It's fun, it's free, it's a workout. Yes, but mostly it's just fun. Of course, if you pick the wrong trail, it can be a bit miserable. But when you start with green trails, something smooth, simple, scenic, there's almost no risk, just joy. You don't have to ride fast or ride hard. You just have to ride. We're taking a little break. We have done most of the climbing, I think. And it should be majority downhill from this point on. Yeah, break time. We're at an intersection where there's actually quite a few people. Of course, at an intersection where there's a couple different trails. People stopping, and we're kind of at the top of the hill too. You'll always notice how close I am to Denver when you see a lot of traffic. The front range is quite busy. I backed a few bars. I don't even know how long this thing will be. Maybe 8 miles. Per usual, I'm not super prepared. It's not that fun to me if I know exactly what's going to happen. One day it's going to backfire. And you guys will probably be here for it. Hopefully that day is not today. No overlook yet. I think there's an overlook coming up. It'll be a pretty spot, but I'm sure there'll be people. So I may not be on camera. Let's get it. better way to do that. I did not do that. I'm gonna have to walk that into cast. Okay, stunning. I had no idea. Water! Water! No, sit down. Oh! have a reference. Okay. Ooh, I want to. I'm definitely more brave when I'm with others. Ooh. Up. Different. Pretty sure. Gotta go this way. But there's like a bridge. And a bridge and a crossing. Like a bike bridge. So it's not on the map. But I can see. Cool. Ah, cool area. In an upcoming video, I'll be sharing a few things I wish I'd known when I first started. Small lessons, early mistakes, and what I've learned the long way around. But for now, this was exactly the kind of ride I always hoped for. Quiet, steady, just enough challenge, and a glimpse of something worth coming back for. I did find a spot that might have been a campsite, but I couldn't quite tell. This trip feels unfinished. I'll be back to explore the camping site a little more before committing to a full overnight. Thank you for riding along with me, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.